Good morning and welcome to the 2022 Wake Up with the Warriors. I'm Scott Baldwin with the Warrior Athletic Association. We're getting closer to having that breakfast in person with the athletes, but we're not quite there yet. First off, we want to offer our condolences to the Chef family. We lost a baseball icon in Ed Chef recently. Today you'll meet our student athletes, honor some very deserving individuals, and have an opportunity to raise some scholarship funds for our student athletes. So thank you for your time and for joining us today.
As a collegiate athlete, we really spend our whole athletic career building up to this, scholarship that we might get. And so I feel like when I held that scholarship form in my hand, seriously brought me and my family to tears because I had been working so hard for it. And just the financial burden that it took off of me and my family was it is seriously a godsend. And there's no better way to explain it than that.
I was actually out of school, not doing much, just kind of working from job to job, and I got a call from Coach Johnson kind of offering a partial scholarship in order to get my grades turned around and get academically right. And I took that, hoping to get a full scholarship in return, and that's what happened. I got my grades correct and handled, and then the next 3 years was on scholarship due to that. So it was pretty surprising and pretty random for me.
Honestly, any scholarship is great. Any money you can get to go to school is literally such a blessing. So it was a big deal for me. I was so grateful, and I'd continue to be grateful for that. Well, I love being here at LC. Living in Lewiston is fantastic. I'm able to do basketball, and I can also do everything else that my life consists of. I'm doing ROTC, it's available on campus. I'm also able to be in the National Guard. That's something I really value about this college because I can do everything that I do and play basketball and pursue that dream on top of it.
Scholarship helps a lot because during the school year, you don't necessarily have to have a job to pay for things like rent, food, tuition. Over the summer, I work at the Forest Service, which helps me do that. But the scholarship during the year allows me to put my focus into golf and into school. So that helps a lot, takes pressure off me.
Receiving this scholarship was a huge opportunity to not only continue doing what I love beyond high school, but also to receive an education. What do I want to study? Where do I want to compete? You have all these options, these choices. It's a little overwhelming. And so to have that scholarship and to just know that you have that opportunity in front of you and just all the wonder and mystery and what it's going to bring just made me really excited.
It meant a lot to me to come back. There's a lot of Lewiston guys on the in the program right now, so being able to come back and play with guys I played with in high school and getting that scholarship offer from Coach Taylor to come back and play for them meant a lot to me. My parents were pretty excited, so they kind of wanted me to stay in town and go to school here ever since I was younger. So when I got the offer from Coach Ballmer and Coach Taylor, I immediately texted my mom, was like, yeah, I just got an offer from Coach Ballmer. I think I'm gonna take it, gonna come back and be a Warrior.
I came to LC because of my great coaches here, the amazing teammates that I met here as well. Also, the competitive nature of the school is just amazing overall in every sport that they have here, so that was also intriguing to come and see. Also, the gym is amazing, so I think anybody would come to LC if they could. I had to say that when I got my scholarship, I was really just surprised and really happy. When I told my parents, they were super proud of me, and I really just couldn't believe it when I first heard about it. And then when I finally got here, I was like, I'm really here. I really earned this, and it felt really good.
When I graduated high school, I didn't even know that where I was really gonna go. I was in that kind of, I would say, that middle stage where everything's just there, but I just don't know what I really want. But I got a scholarship here. I got scouted by Coach Kai Fong. So, and we talked it over. I looked at the school. He gave me the scholarship. And I think that's where it started. That's where the story begins.
LC State has over 200 student athletes and coaches that call themselves Warriors. The battles that these Warriors are fighting today are far different than the ones fought in the past. The Warriors of today are here and are succeeding because of the foundation that was laid for them by you, alumni, fans, sponsors, and parents. We are asking for your help today so we continue the Warrior way, which is to win championships, earn college degrees, and become successful leaders, engaged citizens, and lifelong learners.
My name is Brianne Bender, and I played basketball at LCSC from 1998 to 2002. One of the memorable moments of coming to LC State was that I met my husband here, and we were actually both recipients of scholarships to play basketball for LC Athletics. With coming to LC State, we were given a full ride scholarship. That's important for a lot of student athletes because it's hard to pay for school, and to get that support that comes in as a bonus, and then you get to continue to play athletics outside of high school, which you've worked for your entire life. Now that Ryan and I have decided to stay in the LC Valley, it's important that we give back to LC State as being members of the community. LC State provide us so much stuff with where we are in our careers right now that we wouldn't be where we are without this program. So it's really important that we give back.
I'm proud to introduce this year's Lifetime Warrior Award recipients. Each year, we honor individuals who go above and beyond in supporting Warrior athletics in various ways. And this year's Lifetime Warrior Award recipients are Liz and Jerry Chavez.
There was a group of people known as the Scholarship Club, and very active group. And our athletic director at that time was Dick Hannon, and he set up a meeting between myself and this very active group. And so at the meeting, there were several outspoken people, for sure, but Liz took over from the very beginning. Do you need somebody to take notes? So she started taking notes for me. And then her questions were just the best. And everything was about, how can we help you? Liz is a doer. She's a go-getter. She's a get-it-done. And Jerry's right there with her, doing everything that she tells him to. She found out that we have athletes on campus over winter break that don't have meals. And the next year, there was a plan in place. I mean, she spearheaded it. She got it organized. Liz and Jerry are both teachers, through and through. There's no doubt. And every player that they sponsor over the last 20 plus years, I always knew that that player was going to get extra help in the classroom. If they needed a test to study for, a math test, Jerry's the guy. A paper written, or just encouragement. Every student athlete that's here has a story, and their story's about a journey. And for most of them, huge investment of time, huge dedication, commitment, perseverance, all of those things just to get here. So that kind of commitment deserves our support. But the other thing, if you invest in LC, you're investing in a better future, because these are the best. These people are the best.
In 1963, I was a sophomore and Jerry was a senior, and he had a senior research project, and I was a student aide in the library after school.
She got some material for me and helped me out, and so that's how we got acquainted, and then we went to a couple dances. She invited me to the Sadie Hawkins dance.
Time went by and I'd see him in the halls, and he just got cuter and cuter. And it was the start of a really fantastic relationship that's lasted almost 60 years at this point. My mom came to work here in '62, so our family came here to baseball and basketball games. Jerry was really an amazing baseball player at Lewiston High School and was offered a scholarship here to play baseball.
I think it started in '62 when they really started having a team. And the teacher had to volunteer to be the coach because they didn't have a coach. So we kind of coached ourselves for the first couple of years, and then as things progressed, it got better and better.
This was our chance. We could afford it, and honestly, it was the springboard to what we've done the whole rest of our married lives and careers. Providing postgraduate from high school education changes lives. It can make a life that has been difficult have more avenues. It gives you a world of experience that will guide you and can help guide you for the rest of your life. It just has grown, and we've just believed in the college so strongly that it seemed like a really good way for us to spend our money. Well, we were so surprised when you told us. It's not anything we ever expected. We are so honored, and I don't know.
It's not something that we did. We did the things we did for any recognition.
We're so honored. We're so pleased and delighted. Thank you for honoring us in this way.
Okay, you've heard from some of our coaches, as well as some of our student athletes here at Lewis-Clark State. My question to you is, what do you think it means to be a Warrior? For me, it's being a teammate, it's being a leader, it's being someone who'll pick someone up when they're down. If you feel the same way I do, get that checkbook out, put a big number on it, send it to Lewis-Clark State College, and let's help tomorrow's Warriors have the same fighting chance that we had when we played. Go Warriors.
On behalf of the student athletes, coaches, and staff at LC State, I want to say thank you for joining us today and for your support. And to Liz and Jerry Chavez, congratulations on your Lifetime Warrior Award.
I would like to say thank you so much for this opportunity to be a Warrior.
I just want to say thank you for all you do. Everything you contribute to LC is so amazing, and all the athletes definitely benefit from it. So thank you so much.
We really appreciate all the support you give us and the donations.
Thank you for your support, everything you do for us, like all of these student athletes. It really means the most.
Finally, I'd like to thank today's sponsors: ICCU, CCI Spear, the Clearwater River Casino and Lodge, Inland Cellular, the Lewiston Tribune, and Studio 1892. To donate, please go to lcwarriors.com/donate. We really appreciate your support.